Those who live today remember those who do not. Those who know freedom remember today those who gave up life for freedom. Today, in honor of the dead, we conduct ceremonies. We lay wreaths, we speak words of tribute, and in our memories, in our hearts, we hold them close to us still. Throughout America today, we honor the dead of our wars. We recall their valor and their sacrifices. We remember they gave their lives so that others might live. A grateful nation opens her heart today in gratitude for their sacrifice, for their courage, and for their noble service. A few moments ago, I placed a wreath at the tomb of the unknown soldier. And as I stepped back and stood during the moment of silence that followed, I said a small prayer. And it occurred to me that each of my predecessors has had a similar moment, and I wondered if our prayers weren't very much the same, if not identical. We celebrate Veterans Day on the anniversary of the armistice that ended World War I. Some time back, I received, in the name of our country, the bodies of 4 Marines who had died while on active duty. I said then that there is a special sadness that accompanies the death of a serviceman, for we're never quite good enough to them. Not really, we can't be, because what they gave us is beyond our powers to repay. And so when a serviceman dies, it's a tear in the fabric, a break in the whole, and all we can do is remember that with them, we are the last best hope of man on earth. Without them, we are little more than the crust of a continent. When I am some thousands of miles away, believe me, the memory and the importance of this day will be in the forefront of my mind and in my heart. Words alone cannot express our gratitude to the brave men and women who took on the task of protecting our country from foreign threats and aggression. President Coolidge once said, "The nation which forgets its defenders will be itself forgotten." Nothing is more important to the soul of America than remembering and honoring those who gave of themselves so that we might enjoy the fruits of peace and liberty. On this day, dedicated to American veterans, we honor the brave men and women who have, by their service, preserved our liberty. Our parades are a celebration of freedom. Our banner is Old Glory, and we hold her high and proud. This is the legacy of the brave men and women that we honor today. So let us go forth from here having learned the lessons of history, confident in the strength of our system and anxious to pursue every avenue toward peace. This Veterans Day offers more reason than ever to think about what these special people mean to America. If we remember that their dedicated service is in defense of our freedom, and if we understand that they put their lives on the line so we might enjoy justice and liberty, then their sacrifices will not be in vain. This is our obligation, and this has been the spirit of Veterans Day from the beginning. Yes, veterans have given their best for all of us, and we must continue to do our best by them. Our hearts turn also to our disabled veterans. Their sacrifices and hardship endure every day of the year. A compassionate government will show them that we do remember and honor them. When you see one of our young men and women in uniform on the street or someplace, how about a smiling hello and maybe a thank you? Veterans know better than anyone else the price of freedom, for they've suffered the scars of war. We can offer them no better tribute than to protect what they have won for us. That is our duty. They have never let America down. We will not let them down. Let us remember all those who fought so freedom itself could once more live and thrive, and let us pray that for the cause of freedom, it shall always be said in the words of the Psalms, "The Lord shall preserve thy going out and coming in from this time forth, and even forevermore." All those who have served in America's uniform deserve the nation's thanks. To show our gratitude, I'm about to do something I've been looking forward to for a long time. Sign the bill that creates a cabinet-level Department of Veterans Affairs. This bill gives those who have borne America's battles, who've defended the borders of freedom, who've protected our nation's security in war and in peace. It gives them what they've deserved for so long, a seat at the table in our national affairs. And so in signing this bill, I'm saying to all our veterans what I say to new cabinet members: welcome aboard. And I'm not talking about bullets or guns, but about heart and spirit. Once again, young Americans wear their uniforms and serve their flag with honor and pride. From the NATO lines to the demilitarized zone of Korea, and at bases and ports all across America and all over the world, young Americans are carrying on in your footsteps, in the courageous footsteps of those who stood in harm's way so that others might have a chance to find freedom, peace, and happiness. You know, every time I see a young serviceman or woman, I get a lump in my throat thinking of how lucky we are to have them serving our country and protecting our freedom with real honor, courage, and competence. I'll never stop working as hard as I can to make sure that our nation keeps its special commitment to those who served, to those who have kept the torch of liberty burning brightly. Because of you, America's best days are still to come. And with faith, freedom, and courage, there's no limit to what America can and will accomplish.